Here's a question with lots of information in, and it doesn't say what approach to take. You just have to try and get the proportion of females who can speak Spanish. Now, a really good way of doing this is to use a two-way table. So I'm going to do that to start with, and I'm going to talk about one other approach that I think can work well. So I can split my information up. I've got males and females. And then within this, I've got people that can speak Spanish, so males that can speak Spanish here, females that can speak Spanish, and then people who can't speak Spanish. We also tend to write the totals along here. So in this box that I'm pointing at, that would be the total number of people who can speak Spanish. And then here, I've got here would be the total number of males and so on. So it's a nice way of organizing the information. And then we can fill it in. So if we've got 437 people in total, that is going to go here. 62 males speak Spanish here. 153 females do not speak Spanish. And then 280 people do not speak Spanish. That goes here. So I've used all the information given, and now it's a case of figuring out the rest. So for this box, it must be the number of males who don't speak Spanish plus the number of females who don't speak Spanish equals this 280, the total number of people who don't speak Spanish. So I can do the opposite. I can do 280 minus 153, which is 127. I've then got the total number of males. I can add this up. That gives me 189. Not going to show my working for that bit. And then I can figure out this one, or I could figure out this one. Let's go for the one on the right. So that's going to be 437 minus 189, 248. And we're nearly there. I can now work out the number of females who speak Spanish by doing that number 248 minus 153, 95. And then I can add these two together, which gives me 157. If I want to be absolutely sure that this is all good, I can do 157 plus 280, and that should give me my 437. So that's great. As long as I put those original blue numbers in correctly, I can be really sure that that is correct. All right, I'm not quite done, but I've got the information I need. I've got that 95 out of 248 females speak Spanish. And I can figure that out as a percentage or a proportion, well, a fraction. 95 divided by 248 equals 0.38. That's actually about 38%. Maybe I should write down my calculation for that. And then if I look at what Jeff is saying, at least two out of every 5 females in the town can speak Spanish. Well, that's going to be 2 over 5 as a fraction, times it by 100 to get a percentage. That's going to be 40%. So Jeff is saying that at least 40% of females in the town that can speak Spanish, but actually we find out it's slightly less. So he's not far off, but it's not true that at least 2 out of every 5 females can speak Spanish. Jeff is incorrect. Okay, a nice approach to that problem. Just going to talk about one other way you might have done it, and that is to use a frequency tree. It's a bit like a tree diagram. Basically have branches, and we're going to have males and females, and then we're going to split it up into can speak Spanish or cannot speak Spanish. So it's actually some of the boxes in the two-way table, but not all of them. But maybe you might be somebody who finds the two-way table a little bit less easy to construct at the beginning. So this approach does still work. Okay, we've got that 62 males speak Spanish. That goes here. We don't have a place for the 437 actually. It would be if we added these two boxes up or these four boxes. 153 females do not speak Spanish. And then we've got that 280 people do not speak Spanish, and that's when our calculations are going to come in. So I don't have a space for that, but I can do my 280 minus 153, which will tell me that this becomes 127. And then I can, I know my total number of people, so I can do 437 minus 62 minus 127 minus 153, and that gives me 95, the number of females who speak Spanish. If I then deal with that, I can add 153, and I get back my 248. Okay, I could also work this one out, but actually I don't need it in this case, and I didn't need it above. Look, I've got the same figures as before. 95 females out of every 248 speak Spanish, and I could make the same conclusion. So just another approach, so you're aware you might prefer this one.